It's now 7:01, and let me pull this down so you can hear me a little bit better. Let me take it off here. I'd like to welcome the public to the May 14th, 2020 regular town board meeting of the town board of the town of Brunswick. I'm Supervisor Philip Harrington, and at this point I'd like to ask the board if they would please rise.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As you know, in light of the coronavirus, like just about everything else, our town offices is and has been closed to the public since March 19th. And we are operating under guidelines and directives issued by state and federal authorities aimed at inhibiting the further spread of the virus. It should be noted that we have changed our normal meeting seating arrangements to comply with mandated distancing and requirements. This meeting is being conducted without the opportunity for the public to attend or comment in real time pursuant to a temporary suspension of certain requirements of the open meeting law contained in Executive Order 202.1 issued by Governor Cuomo in March of this year, which currently remains in effect. In accordance with the term of the suspension of these requirements, we are live streaming the meeting tonight on Facebook Live. We are also recording the audio of the meeting, as we always do, and we will post the same on the town website the day after the meeting. We will also cause a transcript of the meeting to be prepared. Now, in lieu of the ability of the public to make comments in real time, we are affording those wishing to do so the opportunity to submit written comments both before and within 5 days after the meeting by email or regular mail. This will acknowledge that written comments have been received, and those and any other comments that come in after tonight's meeting will be made part of the record of this proceeding. Copies of all such comments will be provided to the town board members and will be made part of their permanent record. We have posted all of these details on the town website and on our town clerk signboard outside the town office. In order to limit the length of this meeting tonight and thereby limit the potential for the spread of the virus among those present, I will keep the meeting short. I have asked department heads to provide written reports, so it would not be necessary for them to be present tonight. We will act on a few written resolutions which have been filed, and we will approve the payments of our monthly bills. Unless any of the members of the town board have something urgent that needs to be addressed at the present time, that's going to be about it. I'd like to start by having each person present tonight identify himself and his title. This will assist anyone listening to the audio of the meeting in identifying who is speaking during the meeting. But we can start with Mark.
Mark Balistreri, Councilman. Mark Sipperly, Councilman.
Jim Sullivan, Councilman.
Gordon Christian, Councilman.
Supervisor Harrington.
Thomas Chaffee, Town Attorney.
William Lewis, Town Clerk.
Also, I would ask the town clerk that the vote on any motion tonight, or resolution, including the oral ones, be taken by a roll call vote, so it is clear who voted and how they voted. With that, let's move directly to the business portion of the meeting. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting?
Councilman Christian, I'll make the motion.
Councilman Balistreri, I'll second.
Roll call vote.
Town Clerk Lewis, roll call vote. Councilman Christian.
Aye.
Councilman Sullivan.
Councilman Sullivan, aye.
Councilman Balistreri.
Aye.
Councilman Sipperly.
Councilman Sipperly, aye.
Councilman, yes, Supervisor Harrington.
Supervisor Harrington, aye.
Minutes of the previous meeting are approved.
Okay, at this point, I now would like to ask the town clerk to proceed with the 5 resolutions that we have before us.
Would you like to accept the reports in first? Okay. All right, Town Clerk Lewis, we have 3 resolutions for this evening. Resolution number 40, 2020, resolution to effect changes to the February 2020 water and sewer rolls. May I have it?
Councilman Sullivan will offer it.
Councilman Christian, second.
Foregoing resolution was offered by Councilman Sullivan and seconded by Councilman Christian. Roll call vote. Councilman Christian.
Councilman Christian, aye.
Councilman Sullivan.
Councilman Sullivan, aye.
Councilman Balistrary.
Councilman Balistrary, aye.
Councilman Sipperly.
Councilman Sipperly, aye.
Supervisor Harrington.
Supervisor Harrington, aye.
Councilor Lewis, the foregoing resolution is adopted. Resolution number 41, resolution accepting dedication of water line infrastructure and accepting access easement to water line infrastructure in connection with the Duncan Meadows Plan Development District.
Councilman Balistrary, I'll offer it.
Councilman Sullivan, second. Town Clerk Lewis, foregoing resolution offered by Councilman Balistrary, seconded by Councilman Sullivan. A roll call vote follows. Councilman Christian.
Councilman Christian, aye.
Councilman Sullivan.
Councilman Sullivan, aye.
Councilman Balistrary.
Councilman Balistrary, aye.
Councilman Sipperly.
Councilman Sipperly, aye.
Supervisor Harrington.
Supervisor Harrington, aye.
Town Clerk Lewis, the foregoing resolution is adopted. Resolution number 42, 2020. Resolution authorizing equipment purchase and equipment sale pursuant to New York General Municipal Law, Section 103, Sub 4, for essential government functions.
Councilman Christian, I'll offer it.
Councilman Sullivan, second.
Town Clerk Lewis, the foregoing resolution is offered by Councilman Christian, seconded by Councilman Sullivan. Roll call vote as follows. Councilman Christian.
Councilman Christian, aye.
Councilman Sullivan.
Councilman Sullivan, aye.
Councilman Balistrary.
Councilman Balistrary, aye.
Councilman Sipperly.
Councilman Sipperly, aye.
Supervisor Harrington.
Supervisor Harrington, aye.
Town Clerk Lewis, the foregoing resolution is adopted. Good.
Okay, that it?
Yes.
This time I'll ask the town board if we have any pressing business, old or new.
Excuse me, may I interject?
What's that, Bill?
We have neglected to accept as submitted the reports from the
Oh, yeah,
various
the
various
reports.
departments. We have not done that yet.
I'm used to, after being here a few years, I'm used to having quite an audience, and there's no one here tonight, so it's a little bit different, so. I'd like to have entertain a motion to accept all the department heads' reports as submitted. Councilman Christian will accept.
Councilman Sipperly, will second.
Maybe a roll call on that.
Yeah. Town Clerk Lewis, acceptance of reports, the motion was made by Councilman Christian, seconded by Councilman Sipperly. Roll call vote as follows. Councilman Christian.
Councilman Christian, aye.
Councilman Sullivan.
Councilman Sullivan, aye.
Councilman Balistrary.
Councilman Balistrary, aye.
Councilman Sipperly.
Councilman Sipperly, aye.
Supervisor Harrington.
Supervisor Harrington, aye.
Reports are accepted as submitted.
Okay, at this point, I'll ask the town board if they have any pressing business, either old or new, which you want addressed tonight.
Do not.
Evan? Okay. Next question is, does town board all have the opportunity to review the abstracts or warrants prepared? And are there any questions? And if not, is there a motion to approve the payments of the bills of the abstracts and the warrants for the meeting? Councilman Christian says pay our bills.
Councilman Sullivan, seconds.
Okay, for payment of warrants, motion was made by Councilman Christian, seconded by Councilman Sullivan. Roll call vote as follows. Councilman Christian.
Aye.
Councilman Sullivan.
Councilman Sullivan, aye.
Councilman Palastrellini.
Councilman Palastrellini, aye.
Councilman Sipperly.
Councilman Sipperly, aye.
Supervisor Harrington.
Supervisor Harrington, aye.
The warrants are thereby approved for payment.
Any board members wish to bring anything before the board at this present time? The only thing I want to say is a few businesses approached me and they wanted me to voice their appreciation for supporting with the takeout foods and everything else. So it'd be awful nice, hopefully with the warm weather, everybody needs to continue to be safe and to keep your distance and wear a mask, and let's hope that things are getting better here. So with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Councilman Christian will make the motion to adjourn. Councilman Palastrellini will second.
Roll call, Hamilton?
Yes. Motion to adjourn is made by Councilman Christian, seconded by Councilman Palastrellini. Roll call vote as follows. Councilman Christian.
Councilman Christian, aye.
Councilman Sullivan.
Councilman Sullivan, aye.
Councilman Palastrellini.
Councilman Palastrellini, aye.
Councilman Sipperly.
Councilman Sipperly, aye.
Supervisor Harrington.
Supervisor Harrington, aye. Meeting has been adjourned at 7:13. And I thank you.